Hi, everybody. It's Warren. Good evening.
Hi, good
Evening,
evening.
everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, everyone. Karima, I was thinking about you tonight. I was wondering why I haven't seen you. So it's good to see
Hi.
you.
Hi, friend. How are you?
Good, I'm
Reason why no one hasn't seen much of me was mostly due to work, but that's not an issue anymore since my job place laid us off last week.
Your job what?
They laid us off last week.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yep. Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
They laid off everybody?
Everyone with the CE Community Engagement Specialist title, they got rid of us last week, Monday or Tuesday.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. I don't know who is behind the scene for Community Board 9, but whoever is there, good night.
It's me.
Um, if-
Good evening. Hi, Fran.
Oh.
Hi, everyone. I won't be available by video tonight, but I'm here.
Okay, your face is just too beautiful for us to see tonight, but it's okay.
I'm sparing you this evening.
Oh, hi, Mia.
Hi, everyone. Hey, Karima.
Hi, Warren. Hi, Melissa. So
Hola.
as usual, we will allow persons, is now 7:02, so we'll allow persons 7 up to 5 past to come, and Tracy is here. Hi, Tracy.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening. Good evening. How are you?
I'm well. Good to be here. How are you?
Good, good, good. I spoke about you this week with somebody from the hospital, from Kings County Hospital. Yeah,
Oh, yes?
yeah. How everything going with work?
Good, thank you. We're just trying to do some more things on the, wherever we can plug in here before we have the physical place and the license for the clinic. But, that's
Okay.
more individual basis and groups, but good, thank you.
Okay, wonderful. Great. I see we have a Kanuka. Am I pronouncing the word right? Kanuko. If you could unmute yourself, hi to you. I'm not sure.
Hello, I'm sorry. I don't know if you can hear me or not.
I'm hearing you now. You was
Okay.
muted.
Yes, perfect. Sorry, I was having some audio technical issues. Yes, hi, nice to meet you. I'm working with adult learning at Brooklyn Public Library, and I'm just here to kind of observe the meeting.
Okay. So at the beginning of the meeting, then I'm gonna allow you to come in and introduce yourself and just tell us a little bit more of what you do. Hi, Barbara. How are you? All right, so the meeting is being recorded. Wonderful. Okay, it's 7:04.
Okay. I'm sorry. I was trying to get unmuted. It was giving me issues. Hi, I'm sorry.
How are
Good
you
evening.
doing?
I'm fine, thank you. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, good evening. Mia, before we start, I think I saw something from a correspondent from Enid about something she once shared with the committee.
Yes, I believe, let me see. Did she share it with the committee or maybe just you? I
Did
believe she shared it with the committee.
Did everyone on the committee, did you see it, Tracy? Oh, okay, Tracy is acknowledging, yes, she saw it. So I'm assuming that everyone on the committee would have seen it. She wanted it shared.
Yes,
So,
for the One Brooklyn Health Survey.
yeah. So if you do
Sorry,
have it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, this is Barb. I got something the other day, but I couldn't open it.
From
Okay.
the One Brooklyn Health?
It was from, yes, Health and Services.
This
And
was
I couldn't
within the
open it.
last hour and a half.
Oh, no, I didn't see that. Okay, I'll look again. Thank you.
No
Yeah,
problem. Let me know if you didn't receive it and I'll resend it.
Okay, so it's now 7:05, and I just want to say thanks again. We've been a very trying with Miss Love is here. It's always a pleasure. She's connecting. welcome everyone. I trust that you had a good week. Just one more day to go before, I mean, Saturday will be wet, but Mother's Day will be beautiful. So I only hope that you know, some persons, I wish I was just lying on my bed. I said, oh my gosh, I wish I had reserved somewhere to go pump my feet and get some massage or something, but I didn't ever, you know, but I'm looking forward to Sunday. Hi, Miss Love. So as anything else, I just want to say thanks again for all of you. Welcome. It's always a pleasure to have you, because when I see you, I know you are okay. I know you are well in spite of everything that's happening, that you're there, you are alive, and you know, you're healthy. So as our icebreaker, my question to you tonight, what do you do to distress? There is so much happening. Oh my gosh, and you feel bombarded. It's like every time you turn on the TV, it's just always something. It's always something. And it ain't one thing. It's just like it's a continuous thing, one after the other, one after the other. And it's always so depressing. And so we have stuff happening in our lives, for our families and our neighbors in our community. There is so much happening. And I know sometimes it could just be mind-boggling. You just like want to run away. Sometimes I'm like, can I just run away somewhere, just try and get away from everything? But guess what? We just can't run. Wherever we go, it follows us. So my question, and I'm happy to see Enid is here. Miss Flato is here. Thank you so much. It's always great to have you guys on board, to see your face. So what do you do to distress? When everything starts coming down on you, what do you do to distress, to just pour out yourself, just for that relaxation?
Do we have to list only one thing, or?
No, you could list whatever you want, whatever you do to distress, go right ahead.
Okay, the thing I do personally to de-stress is go for long walks in New York City's public green spaces or parks, like Inwood Hill Park and Van Cortlandt Park in the Bronx, and also I knit.
Okay, wonderful. Nature walk is always refreshing.
Yes.
Yeah, wonderful. Next person, please.
This is Barbara. I didn't get the email, and what I do to distress is I play games on my phone. That's what I do. I'm going to begin to walk. I have joined the St. John's Recreational Center, and I also joined Major Owen. So I'm waiting for my swim caps to come, and then I'm going to be doing those type of things as well. But right now, I just play games on my phone.
Okay, wonderful. I don't want to popcorn, so I'm just I want people just open up and just unmute yourself.
I really like to do yoga and meditate when I'm trying to de-stress.
Oh, you do yoga. Great. Wonderful. Go ahead, Tracy.
I love going on bike rides. I just went on one today in Prospect Park. It's a beautiful day out, and biking makes me feel happy.
Yeah, biking in nature. Wonderful. Okay, next person. We had okay, go ahead, Melissa.
Yeah, lately I have been crocheting. That's been my relaxation. So I'm working on a pillowcase.
Wow. And I know
that's
definitely,
nice.
yeah, that definitely would keep your mind off of everything, because it's
Right.
total concentration.
I could only crochet a headband at the moment. I can't do a pillowcase.
If you could do a headband, you can do it. You can do it. I bet you could.
Yes, I need more practice.
Well, and if
Yeah,
you don't wake up, I got you.
Miss Flato, she
Yes.
unmuted herself, and then after we'll hear from Warren.
Thank you. What I like to do is listen to music and do my genealogy research. I just love doing that. I am trying to do more with physical exercise, but I'm getting there. But that's mainly what I do now.
Great, wonderful. Warren?
Hi, everyone. I ride my bike and I read a lot.
Great. Miss Love, and then after Miss Love, I'll hear from Mia.
Hi, good evening, everybody. To de-stress, I couldn't even tell you because it depends on what's working in the moment. Right now, the casino. If I get entirely too stressed out, I'm going to Atlantic City real fast. I'm gonna jump on that good New Jersey Transit, book one of those comp rooms, and I'm out of here. I'll see you on Sunday.
Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. Oh. I remember the days that I used to do that, girl. I remember I had those days too. Mia.
Hey everyone, similar to Miss Plateau, I think a good playlist can change your mood. Kind of change the course of your day. You're having a long day, throw on your favorite playlist, listen to a few songs, relax, change your mood. That's what I do.
All right. Enid, I now realize I haven't heard from you, Enid.
Well, there's two main things I like to do when I'm stressed out. The main thing is a really relaxing bath. And I'll run that water really warm, put a candle in there, lock everyone out, and just really just soak something. Lavender, Epsom salts, love it. That's one of my stressors. And the second is I really do love to read, but not without a hot cup of tea and my reading light and just really cozied up in my bed. I love to read. It's a real de-stressor.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, Kanoko, I only hope I'm pronouncing your words. If I'm not pronouncing your name right, please don't sue me.
It's Kanako.
Kanako. Okay, yes. Kanako. Kanako said she do yoga. When she said yoga, she hurt my whole body. I'm just imagining. I have my yoga mat in the house and I would pull everything out. I started doing yoga. I had to get off the floor and I was just crying for murder. I couldn't move. And I said, that's it. That's it. So no yoga, but for me, the music, oh man, I will turn on the music and, you know, as a Caribbean girl, I play some really oldie goldies and I would be singing away in the house. I would just be singing away and dancing. You would think that there are like 10 of us in the house. I would, you know, I enjoy doing that. And then my next best thing, I binged on Hallmark movies. So I just watch Hallmark all day, all night. I used to binge on Kung Fu movies, but I don't see them anymore. So I'm binging on Hallmark. So I just watch movies all day, all night. And just to, you know, distress. Yeah.
Okay,
I love,
so you similar like my mom. She loved Hallmark. She loved Hallmark movies too, and also playing music on the weekends and stuff.
Yep, I'm in Seventh Heaven with some really good 60s and 70s and 50s music. I'm on a high. Yeah, so thank you so much, everyone, for sharing. And now, just doing that, we just let out some stress, you know? We just distress. I know each and every one of us had a tough day, busy day, phone going, people calling you, running here. You know, my feet is hurting me. I was running here and there in the city today. So I'm happy to be here with you guys now. So I'm going to go right into our discussion on our wellness fair. And I will give the floor to Mr. Burke so that he can give us a little bit more as to what's happening when it comes to our wellness fair.
Hi, everyone.
Our spring fair.
No, it's now called the Community Fair. That's the new name.
Okay.
I guess it does. Things change quick at CD9. So anyway, it's June 4th. From I think 11 to 4 at Ronald McNair Park. And at this point, everything is in place. And each committee has until May 6th to tell us what vendors that they're going to have there. There's a Francesca for the chair. There's a Google sheet online, and you can fill in who you're inviting. And also, in addition to that, what the needs are. i.e. tables, chairs, etc. The one thing that we did learn is that tents aren't allowed in the park. I have no idea why, but that's what I've been told. And we're looking, I think we're gonna have like 50, 60 vendors. Excuse me, we're closing Classen Street, Classen Boulevard, whatever. And we're inviting food vendors and food trucks. So that's what's going on. And we're also seeking financial support. Any questions or comments? All right, thank you so much.
Questions for Warren? Barbara, go ahead.
I have a question as far as, I know you guys mentioned a DJ for that day. Have you already got someone to do that?
That's part of the health committee. I think Francesca could answer that better than me, but I was under the impression that one of the vendors would be bringing a DJ. So
Okay.
we'll find out on May 6th.
All right, I was just curious because I know someone that would be good for this event, but I know, I just wanted to know if it was just already decided.
Not that I know of, but you could speak with Francesca about that.
Okay, thank you. All right, I
Thank
will.
you so much.
Thank you all.
So I have to piggyback to Miss Love because Miss Love, she invited one of the vendors whom she invited last year. They came, they had the DJ and it was great. We didn't have to pay anything. So Miss Love, is there anything on your side that we could we think that they might be coming again and come with the DJ?
Yep, that's absolutely something that that we can try to help facilitate. I just needed to know, I want to say the last time we spoke, we were tossing around May 21st. So now that we have the June 4th date, we know it's locked in and it's solid, then, just let me know what you need so that we can, get the vendors out so that we can, because it really just is only going to take a few emails to get the folks to come out to do what we need, right? So that it's not, we're not stepping on each other, so to speak. Right. Like we have people who are at Kings County. We have people who are at Interfaith, so they can oversee that representation. And folks who do the work in their respective rights can oversee, that what participation looks like from their end, and then we fill in the gaps, right? So it's like I don't need to send an email to Kings County because we got folks here that are already there. You know.
So
let me know, what's available or what needs to be done, what's being requested, then we can get it done.
All right. So Enid, from your end, can you let me know, because I have a list that I gave to community board 9, and they had an intern and they were supposed to connect with those people. I wish Mr. Almonar was gonna join us. Maybe he might join us late, but some of the vendors whom we had last year, I'm not certain if all of them will be there. So for One Brooklyn Health, can you let me know what services?
Yeah, I can let you know right now that we're gonna do hypertension screenings, as well as BMI screening and obesity screenings.
Hypertension.
I'm going to think, you wanted also, right, the nutrition focus with, did you want the healthy eating again? Like
I want the on the spot cooking. Yeah.
So we'll do that again.
Yeah. Okay. So you say hypertension.
Hypertension screening, BMI screening, obesity, and then we'll have the healthy eating. So the whole focus will be kind of holistic.
Okay. Okay. So we have, I'm gonna cross you off on the list. Definitely, I know. Okay. So, Tracy, what are your organization, what are you coming with when you're tabling? Are you just gonna have information, just information, right?
We can bring more than information for sure, but I haven't seen the list. Are there other mental health vendors already presenting, offering other things?
No, for mental health, we don't.
Okay,
We don't have anything on the mental health.
okay. Well, we can definitely offer mental health check-ins. And we've been doing some sort of one-time groups that can be focused around a theme. We can offer something else like that. That might, if my understanding is correct, for the tables, people might want to come just for a short check-in and not stay for a long time. Is that how it's likely to work?
Well, it's from 11 to 4, so people could stay as long as they want.
Okay,
Up to the time we finish.
okay. Very good. Well, I can think about in that amount of time, what are the best offerings to have? And you need to know that by tomorrow?
No, I mean, next week. You can get back to me next week.
Okay, great.
Yeah, I didn't realize what the date was, so we can extend it a week.
Yeah,
What's the date again? I'm sorry.
June 4th.
Just very quickly, Dante is currently working on the vendor letter. I know
Mhm.
that the official invitations have gone out to the elected officials. So any of the people that you provided on the Excel sheet, they should receive an official invitation directly from the district office between tomorrow and Monday.
If I may ask you, Mia, do you have the Excel sheet in your presence?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I know that Dante has been working in answering people directly who he has been in contact with. So I
Mhm.
may not have the most up-to-date confirmation list. So I don't want to misspeak when I provide information.
Okay, so I'm going to call,
Francesca?
give me a minute, Warren, please. Warren, hold on a minute. I'm going to call him tomorrow to cross-reference with the list that I have
Yeah.
to make sure that we have everybody. Okay.
Got it.
Francesca, I have the link to that sheet. I'll send it to you tonight.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Melissa, I know last year you invited, or I think there was an organization you wanted to invite. Did they come? And is there anyone that you would like to invite from Department of Health, from H&H? It's health and mental hygiene.
Oh,
Are you H&H, or you are H&H, right?
yeah, I'm health in
Okay.
hospitals now. I don't work in the community affairs department. I think that Warren has a better end than I do.
Okay. Okay.
But I could definitely see who I could talk to, like within my office that does do tabling. I don't think we normally do any of that, but I'll double check. We might have something for you.
Okay. Warren, are you still working on the van coming in as we had last year?
No, I haven't, because I had a understanding that the vans weren't available anymore. But I will speak to them tomorrow. And also Dante has a direct contact, so for test and trace. So we'll see what's going on. But I was thinking the same thing. I'll contact them I was even thinking for vaccines, as well as whatever they want to table. But I'll do that tomorrow.
Okay, because I also want to see if we can get who was it? I know someone was saying that they had home testing, COVID testing in abundance, and if they wanted any to
I was Senator Myri's office.
Oh, Senator Myri's, okay. Oh yeah, for sure, yes. So if we can get some, did we talk to them and ask them if they wanted to table or if they wanted to come or anything? Did we send an invite
The
to
letter
them?
to the elected officials just went out yesterday.
Oh yeah, you just said so. Okay. So if we can get, I'm hoping that if they're doing a tabling, they can bring some of those home testing with them as well.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
I just want to piggyback, Francesca, if you're going to do the home testing kits, you should be prepared to give out a lot. because we'll have a lot of traffic.
Well, we'll work to see what we can get, and we'll give out what we have. I'll see if I'll try and touch base with I don't know who I can try and touch base because I know she said she had a lot to give out, so I don't know who else I can, but between tomorrow and next week I'll be able to does OBH have any? Those you
Not
don't
the
have
home
any.
test. No,
You don't
not the
have any.
home test. Mm-mm.
All right.
Are we talking the home testing kits? Because I can get a couple of
Yes.
hundred for the day, as well as sanitizers and masks and so forth. If we want somebody to come out and do the COVID testing, we can get somebody to come out and do that also. It wouldn't necessarily be a testing van or through Test and Trace. It would be a private urgent care organization that does that.
Are they going to charge us?
They charge, well, not them, the insurance charges for the PCR, right? Because they charge lab fees for the PCR, but the test itself is free. And if it's the rapid that the individual wants, then there's no charge for that.
Okay. So whoever that they do the PCR for, those people will then in turn give them the information.
Correct. They would have to provide insurance information because the insurance would only charge for the lab.
Okay. All right. So you said the test and trace and the home testing, you could work on that. Okay. All right. So the next question I have, Ms. Love, since I have you on, I know that we spoke about giving out food, having as we did last year, giving out some food. We'll be able to, because I know that the food has reduced tremendously. So I'm not certain if we can get the same amount that we had last year. Do you think that it would be possible?
Right now, I would have to, honestly say, just for transparency, I'd have to say no. Just because everybody from Food Bank of New York to Campaign Against Hunger to, the Farm Inc., all of these, other resources, even their resources are diminishing, right? You wouldn't believe the amount of food that I picked up last week. It was enough for 2 residences, but I had to make it work for 6 locations. So it's bad, but I am gonna have a call and a conversation with some people who actually do food on a regular basis, and that is the foundation of their nonprofit. So I'm going to speak with they're not New York based, so we would have to, get with them in enough advance time, but I'm going to have that conversation.
I have a question. What are you accepting donations, like financial donations to help with food or any items that are needed?
Yes, we are. Yes, whatever donations we can get, we will welcome it.
So how does that happen? How do you pay the community board? How would you make a donation to the community board?
I will allow the assistant district manager or the first vice chair to answer that question.
Well, actually, we're a city agency, so we can't directly accept cash funding. It would have to be to Friends of CB9.
So to piggyback on that, Friends of CB9 is a 501c whose sole purpose is to support events for CB9. So if you'd like to make a donation, just let us know, and we will give you the tax identification or plus a letter to confirm the donation, and we can go from there.
Okay, or the other question is then, would it be preferable to just donate items that are needed? Would it be easier to just do that?
That's up to you. Okay, if there are items that are appropriate, by all means. If not, we are looking for donations of money to help offset the cost of this event.
Okay, so can you guys email that information to the committee?
Sure.
Okay, because I think my organization, I would like to ask them to make a donation. Unfortunately, that day is my son's wedding and I have to travel out of town, but I think some of our members would like to help support, and I certainly would like to help support the event. My other question is, what kind of volunteer help do you need on that day or before that day? Because I can help get some volunteers.
Hey, it's Warren. If you can provide us with like 2 or 3 volunteers, it would be terrific. So
Okay,
let
well,
us know.
what would they be doing? Because some of our members are older and some are younger, so I just want to get an idea for them of what types of things they would.
Well, we could use the younger members to help for the setup and all the equipment that's coming in. And for the older members, it would just be nice to have them available to do what's needed based upon their age.
Yeah, because we can have persons to sign, to sign in and get persons' information and stuff.
Yes,
So
to
so
register
they can
people.
be at the register people, yes, so they can sit at the registration table.
Okay,
And then
okay,
they
that's
can
good to
register.
know.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Miss Plato. Go ahead, Tracy.
Yeah, since you brought up food, do you have any need for food to eat on site, catered food for the event?
So I know that Warren, they're looking into inviting food trucks to come in, and they will be selling food. But then if we get food donated, that will be great as well. Because last year when I did it, we didn't have a budget. So we had to purchase some stuff for the vendors who came in from our pockets. So if we get anything, if we get any food donated, and then plus, because persons will be coming, patrons will be coming, they'll be buying food, but the vendors will come in. If we have anything donated, then we will be able to, give the vendors.
Okay, because I know someone who might be interested, the chef at Zanmi here on Nostrand. I'll ask and see if he might be available to donate some food.
Yes,
that would be great.
That would be wonderful. Yeah. Yeah, because I know persons are coming, and I would really like, if you get something to eat, they don't have to buy anything. That'll be fine. That's great. Mr. Almanar is here, so I'm happy that he's here. And Barbara, go ahead.
Thank you for welcoming me. Okay.
Hi. Since I'm new to the group, I've only been here in a couple of months. What is my role as part of this committee? Am I going to be helping you guys? Or I need to do something else? I just don't know. Whatever I'm needed to do, I don't know.
Whatever that you want to do, because I don't know the persons that you're networking with. So you can invite persons. If need be, anyone who wants to make a donation, you could ask persons if they want to make a donation towards the committee to offset any expenses that we may have. If you want, and then wise at the location also, and then you'll be there as well to help us to make sure that everything is situated and persons are comfortable and they're getting the things that are needed. But at the end of the day, just let us know that what you can do and what you would like to do, whatever areas that you would like to help. That would be great.
And as far as donations, like I don't know, you guys have vendors for water. I mean, I can donate some stuff like that on that day. I don't know if that's, if you have that covered already.
That would be great. That would be great. Yeah, because as I said, we have vendors coming in, and and where the place is located at. I saw some places. I don't think there are any stores close by. So if we have water and drinks on hand, I'll also bring 2 coolers so we can have some ice, and so we could have some stuff on ice. So anyone who bring water will be able to put them to chill and any small drinks. So it's best if you're donating any waters, donate the small bottles.
Yes, of
You know,
course, yes.
yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah, yeah. And then
Okay.
if anyone wants to donate drinks or waters, just let them buy this very small bottles of drinks, the apple juice or whatever drinks, so just let it be the small ones so they don't go to waste.
Okay, I was figuring a couple of shopping carts full would be good. I mean,
Yeah,
to
that'll be good. I'll bring two
contribute.
coolers so we can have a cooler for the water and a cooler for the drinks.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, it's Warren. Also, if you can buy energy bars and things for the people working to eat, it would be great.
Energy bars. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and that would be terrific.
What's the
Yeah.
energy bar? I don't know. Is that insured?
An energy bar is like,
nature thing. Nature
yeah,
bars.
in other words,
bars. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, Kellogg's makes them, everybody makes them.
But
Okay.
the thing is that if you want to buy those things and you want to donate like the nature bars, I will encourage you to buy them from Amazon. They're so much cheaper
Okay.
than getting them from the supermarket. They're much cheaper from there.
Okay. Either that or I know I frequent BJ's. I'm going in next week, so I want to see prices for. Yes, I was
Okay.
gonna check them out. Okay.
Okay. All
I
right.
can do
Thank
that.
you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. And then you have my number, so I'm assuming that you have my number, right?
Let me just write it down just in case I can't find it.
Okay.
I'll take it now. I'm ready.
Yes. I will. Okay. Forget we don't have a chat. It's 917.
Okay.
763.
Okay.
9284. So that is 917-763-9284. So you could call me, you can text me. If you call me and you don't get through to me, just text me and I'll get back to you if you have any questions.
All right. After I do my BJ's run, I'll have some information for you. Okay.
Thank you very much, Miss Love. The floor is yours. Thank you, Miss Barbara.
Hi. Just to circle back, I wanted to know two things. First, while we're talking about the food and donations and so on and so forth, I just wanted to share what has worked for me historically through the years. Monetary donations would be better, right? Because on the day of, we can, or the day before, or what we can schedule it, we can just do one huge Instacart order and have that stuff delivered one time. The waters, Capri Suns, Nutri-Grain bars, Nature's Valley bars, or whatever it is, we can have those things brought in on that day. What I also use are the styrofoam coolers. They're a couple of dollars. They're reusable as long as they don't break on that day. And we can put one in between, every few tables that are set up. You have a cooler with Capri Suns and the small waters, like you said, on ice or what have you. No muss, no fuss. Nobody has to drag anything around from any supermarket or load their car up or try to figure out how to get it there on the day of. Instacart's going to drop everything off one time. Just, again, I was just sharing what has worked for me. And then my second question is, do we have a dedicated space somewhere for vendors who need to step away and use the restroom or wash their hands or, whatever, to take a phone call, or to eat, right? Do we have access to anywhere to do that?
So Ms. Love, on your first comment, I think that is a great idea. And so the persons, the committee members who are hearing you, so take that into consideration. I don't know if Ms. Lindsay, if she have any means of transportation, as she said that she goes to BJ's, and then BJ's is the Instacart. So as to how she wants to utilize that, I don't know, but then it is something to consider as well. When it comes to the area where persons, the vendors could go to use the bathroom, wash their hand, Mr. Almona and Warren, they have a better understanding of the area that we'll be using. So I'm allow Warren to speak on that.
Hi, we're all working on getting portable toilets. And since you just said it, which I certainly didn't think of, it doesn't mean all office did not. We will set up an area for people to rest. Thank you.
but the portable toilets, that's one thing, but I think what she's talking about, one person's want to eat, where they could, maybe sometimes you have two persons at the table and they want to get up and go in an area where they could sit down and eat, where there's a place where they could wash their hand. And I know that Mr. Almana, he spoke about that particular area that he knows the school pretty well. Mr. Almana, would you like to speak?
Yes, that's what I wanted to say. I'd urge, and I think I'll reach out to Dante again to reach out to Prospect Heights High School, where they will allow us a staging area for people that are working, and that area can be served as a place where people could take a break from the whole thing and have use of the bathroom. So I think we have to move on it pretty fast to contact the school, request a permit, maybe to use 2-3 rooms close to one of those doors. And I think that's the approach that way. Similarly, when you did the health fair, you had that building at the church. So they could put, we're not taking the whole school. You could just go in, fill in for a permit, access to a couple of bathrooms. It's not for everybody. You understand? It's not for the whole public. It's for vendors and people in the staging area. You could quickly come inside, because on those streets, there are a few doors that's there that people can come in and they don't need to go to the whole school, and it could be very controlled. So what we urge to do, so I could try to go to the school and approach the custodian and try to see what we can do to get the permit to use a couple of the rooms. A couple of the room for the staging. I know there's a couple of classrooms there, and they got across male and female bathroom in there. Then we could use that for vendors to go in, and for a place for us if we need to store something and bring it back in that. And I think that's what we should do. So I'm gonna go next week, tomorrow's already Friday, to the school building and try to the contacts that I have there to see if I could get that process started.
Okay, thank you very much. Karima, thank you so much, Mr. Alman. I'm gonna come back to you because I'm checking on the vendors, so I'll come back to you. Karima, you've had your hands up for a while. Go ahead.
Yes. Is Ronald McNair Park is by Brooklyn Museum, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so yes, so definitely some of the members, what they're saying is correct. I know the area, that there is no nearby supermarket that I could see. So definitely going to need water, juice, drinks, ice, if it's a super hot day, etc. Is there anything else that we need that we don't that for the day there that we don't have as yet?
Well, we don't have anything as yet. We are just in the planning stage. Now that we have the place identified and a date, the date is now scheduled, the scheduled date and time. So now we are just in the planning stage. And I mean, there are a lot of stuff in motion. Even before we had the place, Warren, and we've been meeting and we've been talking, and Warren more or less, and with Dante and the office staff, they have been discussing a lot of the things that needs to be done. So stuff are in motion. It's just a matter of implementing everything now they have been planning. So more or less it's getting those vendors that we're looking to get, make sure that we have them secured for the day off. And then as anything else, persons wants a place, as Ms. Love says, where they could go sit down, just get away from the crowd, wash their hands, have something to eat, and then there's the bathroom. So even so, I know that the office, they've been the board has been looking at the portable toilets, but you have persons coming and persons may want to use the bathroom, so that's okay. But like for the vendors, as Mr. Almana just stated, the bathroom will just be for the board staff and us, the committee members, and the vendors, not for the general public. So, but then, so more or less, we are looking to have food, donations of food, although they will have food trucks, but as anything else, as I said, patrons who are coming, they may want something to it. And even the vendors, those person who are there, they might want something from the trucks as well. But then if we have some drinks and water for persons, that would be great. We never have enough water or enough drinks. So we need to get plates and napkins, and stuff, and stuff like that. So whatever food donation that come in, so at least we have, stuff that we could serve, and some foil, different to have foil and hand towels and plates and cups and stuff like that.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. So Mr. Almanar, anybody, before I move to Mr. Almanar, anyone want to ask any questions, make a statement, a comment, anything? So Kanako, I lost it again, but I'm coming to you as soon as I finish speaking to Mr. Almanar. I'm coming to. So Mr. Almanar, there was some of our vendors that you contacted last year. I don't remember who they are. Can you remind me as to who those vendors were that you contacted last year?
I think there were a couple of, I think one of them was La Santé. I tried to reach out.
La Santé, okay.
With Dr. McKenzie. There was there's I don't know if it's Capra Care, but I have it on the list. I have it written somewhere. So, which is another medical, it's a medical services group, and I think they're located somewhere on Coney Island Avenue. So I have emailed back and forth with them. At least these were the two I tried to contact. That was basically those two in terms of the health. But also
so the names that you have, I'm sorry, just to the names that you have, can you send the list of the names that we have to the office to Dante tomorrow, please? So
yes,
he could compare with the pileup that he have already compared, and with the information as well, because they will be sending out the letter of invitation to them, so they could can save that date and get back to us and let us know, yes, that he will be there.
I certainly will. I'll do that. I'll do that. Okay.
So you were saying something, go ahead.
No, I'm saying in addition to contact the access to the school, I will get a list of some other organization also. I think I probably want to reach out. I don't know if anybody has reached out to Canva, and also I'm going to try to reach out to HAUP Hope, which is one of the major social service agencies within the Haitian community, to see if they will become part of that. So I could have direct access to a couple of these people.
Yeah, so can you add those names to the list as well?
Yes, I'll put all the list and I'll send them to Dante. I mean, I've been back and forth with him. I just gave him yesterday the reference to FEMA, the contact for FEMA for such a thing, and another one. But I'll do that if, as soon as I get it. I think I'll try to get all that stuff to him tomorrow. Okay. And then I'll let you guys know, okay?
Okay. Ms. Love, do you want us to send, are you going to contact WellCare, you contact Aetna, or you want us to send the letter to Aetna?
Nope. It would be really easy if you all tell me, email me a list of whosoever is locked in, that we discussed tonight, and what services they're going to provide, so that we don't duplicate anything. And then I'll put out an email to the network and see who's available on that day to do it. And then I'll circle back and let you know.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Wonderful. Okay. Kanako.
No worries, it's Kanako.
Okay, the floor is yours.
Hi, it's nice to meet you all. I work as a resource specialist.
Can you turn on, is it possible that you turn on, since you are just coming for the first time, turn on your camera so we can see?
Sorry, hello, sorry, I'm in the office right now.
So that's fine, if you're in the office, that's fine.
I do need to go in about 10 minutes, so just a heads up about that. My name is Kanako. I work as a resource specialist at Adult Learning at Brooklyn Public Library. At Adult Learning, we also offer like free case management services that are like one-to-one. So I thought that could be relevant to the programming that also you're offering at the Health and Social Services Committee. We are trying to connect people like our local community members to like educational, social, and support services And also, coincidentally, we're also having a wellness fair as well that is at like a smaller scale on the 12th of this month of May at Pacific Library. We'll be like performing mammograms and on a mammogram truck, as well as like doing like free blood pressure screenings, other like activities for wellness, such as like dance classes and other fitness classes that we're offering. So that will be next Thursday on the 12th. I'm excited to pass on this information about the community fair to our participants at Adult Learning. Hopefully they can also get like a lot of use out of this community fair as well. And if you ever would like to reach out to me, my email is KSHIMIZU@BKLYNlibrary.org. I can repeat that again.
Mia, you have her email address, right?
I'm so sorry. I'm writing it down now.
Oh, maybe I can write it down on a piece of paper and hold it up to the screen.
No, it's
I know
fine.
there's like no chat.
I can
No,
also
just-
grab it
just
from the
Repeat it again,
from the
please.
login.
Okay, sounds good. It's my last name. It's the one that's like on the screen right now. So it's KSHIMIZU at BKLYNlibrary.org.
Got it. Thank you so much.
Of course, thank you so much.
I had a question, Kanako. Does your care management, does that include like helping people fill out SNAP applications, that sort of thing?
Yes, we do like external referrals as well. So if there's like a partner in our partner program that helps people with that, then we can refer our participants to the appropriate organization that can help them with that.
Okay, all right, thank you.
So would you be interested in coming to the health fair? Would you like to table with us?
I would need to reach out to my manager about that, and she is on vacation until next Monday. I feel like I heard during the meeting that the application for like vendors maybe is due on the 6th, which I think is tomorrow. Would it be okay if I wait until like early next week to get back to you on that?
We can make an exception.
Okay, I'm sorry. Thank you so much.
Okay, so you have the board's number, so you can reach out to the board.
Okay, do I have the board's number? I'm sorry, would you mind repeating it?
Mia have your email address, so she will send it to you.
Okay, sounds good.
She'll
Thank
send
so
you the
much.
information. She'll send you the number as well as the email address to the board.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
I would like
Okay,
to
so-
ask, I want to ask Kanako a question.
Oh, yeah.
For your wellness fair, the different entities you're gonna have present there, is there any possibility any of them may be interested in be part of our community fair? Is there a possibility? You could share with us the list of the people participating. You say you're getting a mammogram truck. I don't know if you had planned for that, but if the possibility, we could give us that information to see if it's possible, we could reach out for them to be there too.
Yeah, I
Or
mean,
any of the vendors you have.
yes, I can send a list of all of the people that are participating. Maybe once I think Mia reaches out to me with contact information, I can share that with the
Yeah,
appropriate people.
I thought of when I heard the mammogram, that crossed my mind. So thank you, Mr. Almana, for bringing that up. That crossed my mind as well, because I think even initially when we started talking about the wellness fair, that came to my mind as well for for the wellness fair. Let me just give me 1 minute. I'm in a meeting right now. Can I call you back, please? Yeah, so the same thing that really did come to my mind. So I'm happy that you brought that up. Go ahead, Miss Love.
So I just wanted to ask really quickly if there's a cap on the amount of vendors that we want at this event, right? Because, you know, I'm going to assume we can't accommodate everybody. So is there a cap?
Warren?
Hi, it's Warren. We're looking, we can hold 100 vendors. So we haven't reached that yet. So at this point, just get as many as you can. Thank you. And oh, also I have to jump to another meeting. So I appreciate all that's been said, and I appreciate it. Bye-bye.
Yeah, thank you so much, Warren, for the info. We're finishing up at 8 o'clock on the dot. Anyone, I don't think we'll spend much time on the wellness fair, so I will not push for the other discussions. I will leave whatever we have for next month. Next month will be our last meeting. Do we have the wellness day? We will have our last meeting next month before the summer. So whatever that we have to discuss and catch on when we return, then we will but we will discuss, because there are certain things that I want us to do for the seniors. And although the board office will be closed, but I'm wondering, you know, as to, I mean, for meetings, for meetings, for board meetings, but there are certain things that I would like us to do for the seniors. So we'll discuss that at our next meeting next month. So I know Tracy have her hands up, and we're finishing in 4 minutes. Tracy have her hands up.
Yeah, just quickly, I heard back from the restaurant that might be interested in offering some food, but if there would be any money, or I don't know, who would be the person to put them in contact with if there's an interest in having them?
You can give them my information.
You, okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Any other questions?
One quick comment.
Yeah.
I reached out, I was in a meeting with Primo last night, and they are trying to also bring a lot of mental health geared toward the youth. And I urge him to really get in contact with this committee so you could coordinate together in terms of mental health. They're getting some vendors that are going to provide mental health information and maybe mental health referral services for the youth. So that way we don't duplicate or coordinate that. He said he'll reach out to you about it.
Okay, definitely. So as anything else, then we could talk to Tracy and stuff. Okay, that's wonderful. I think that is a lot of information that was given tonight, and I just want to thank each and every one of you, for your contribution and your dedication to the committee and to the wellness fair. Everyone have my telephone number. Please contact me if you have any questions. If you want to share anything, if the light just come up and then you think of something, say, we should have this, we should do this, just give me a call and let's make it happen. We're a team. I will keep telling you, anytime you come on this platform, you become family. So share and don't be afraid to share. I'm always open for us, because without you, I can do it. I need each one and every one of you to make it happen. So I want to thank each and every one of you again. Thank you so much, Kanako, for coming. Thank you for your I lost my trail of thought. But thank you so much for saying you will contact your people to get some information, and you'll get back to us with whichever information. And I would be happy if the persons with the mammogram truck, can come in and accommodate us and show off. I guess I have been thinking of that, but I thought maybe it would not be possible. But anyone who have any information, please don't be afraid to reach out to me. And we're gonna have a wonderful, wonderful time. Invite, the flyers will be going out. So as the flyers go out, share it with your community, share it with your network, and so persons could come and get the information that's needed. Okay, have a good night, everyone. Stay safe until, I think if anything, before we may have this committee, you may get a notification, an email. some to meet, to wrap up, stuff. So maybe look out for an email next week, so we could meet, so whatever informations that we have, so we can have everything, you can have everything ready, so we are not running helter-skelter on the day off. Okay? All right. Thank you so much, and have a good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Thank you, Mia.
Good night,
you.
No
everyone.
problem. Good night, everyone.
Good night.